What's up, guys? It's your favorite Kiwi coach. Give me 6 months of your time, and I'll give you the best golf swing
of your life.
Whoa. So welcome back to the channel, guys. As you can see, we have WaterPro back again. We have a professional golfer lesson for you, which means you guys are going to get material probably not heard before online. So WaterPro, why don't you introduce yourself?
こんにちは、和田明宏です。普段は山形のヒルズサンピア山形ゴルフ練習場、千葉県のさくらんぼゴルフレンジという練習場で自分の練習やあとレッスン活動をさせてもらっております。試合にも、挑戦しております。今日はよろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。Okay, so going into the next point, we have two options at this juncture. We can continue to go down the route that he wants to and quickly fix that hand path, or we can move on to another point as well. I'll let him make the decision. It doesn't bother me either way.
コーチが気になる部分の方が先に。はい。
Okay, so the second thing I wanted to work on today is going to be a little bit about follow through. So we've never quite gone too deep into how to get rid of the flip with him. So when I reference flip, that's kind of the hands kind of slowing down, the alpha rotation kind of taking over too quickly. And then right around P8, the hand positioning is too much this way, not enough this way, basically. So that's what I want to talk about right now. So let me see the clip. So he's seen this, and we've talked about this before, but you know, he has tendency sometimes to go as opposed to more. So I'd like to talk about that right now, if he's okay.
はい、OK です。はい。
All right. So let's go through our process. What is the first question we must ask ourselves?
まあどのぐらいのタイミングからどのぐらいの量をやるのかっていうのは。
That is a step. That is a step. But he's skipping one before there. Let me explain. Don't worry. Let me explain. So step number one, after you identify the issue and you kind of show the checkpoints, which to be fair, we kind of skip the checkpoint side. But after that part, then we got to figure out what body part is going to directly change what we're trying to change, right?
わかんないです。
Doesn't have a clue, exactly. So I think the way to start to figure out what body part affects it is understanding what looks wrong relative to okay. So, you know, okay is Cole, not okay is Cole. I see two things that look different between the two. One is kind of the position of the hands, right? So kind of direction to the body. So Cole one, Cole here. And then the second is kind of the shaft rotation. So if we keep that in mind, I think the direct correlators are hand path or hands or arms. And then the second is the wrist movement. There are things before that have a correlation as well. You know, the more if I tilt my body this way, it'd be easier for this to occur, right? Or if I rotate my body a lot. But WaterPro has quite good positions up to that position. So I don't think those are necessarily too much of a case. I think it's more so we just need to really focus on the direct correlators and he should get better results. The opposite body parts in this discussion, first off, if my arm were to go more across the chest, my left arm and right arm, that would probably get more opposite of our current. If you do that, you should get closer to probably the real with the hand positioning. Then the opposite of this, if anything, would be almost kind of Cole, right? So feeling like we don't have any of this and trying to hold this for longer. So that's the two key points of interest. You know, that move, trying to get rid of this, is all done in kind of this right wrist angle, and then the left wrist not going this way either as well. So kind of keeping this. Cole versus Cole. Now we can think about how much and when, right? So go ahead and set up to this. I'm going to show you the feel I think you should feel for the first one. I'll show you the amount first.
Hey.
All right, so go down to, or go up to your top of swing first. Okay, then, so as you're coming down, I think starting from this position, we should feel something like this with the hand direction. So from here, you went almost like Kyuju. That would be as close to accurate as you possibly could be, right? Right? Like you're really slamming that arm across the chest. Accurate. Okay. Now, shift focus for a second on the rotation or not. From this position, that also probably felt like, I wouldn't say accurate this way, but it probably felt like 0, most likely is a better way to think about it. Good, stop. Trying to hold that angle as much as possible. So that, I think, is the feel that's going to fix the issue of his. So if we did that in the real swing, the result would probably be pretty severe. You'd probably hit like a pretty big pull slice, most likely. But might be something feeling like that. If the reel is actually within the checkpoints, it might be more of a straight ball as opposed to a pull draw that he's currently hitting.
OK です。
So to make it easy on him to start, let's just do a stop and go. So what I want him to do is swing up to the top of the swing and stop. We're going to go Ich and Isan. I want him to swing down at maybe like a smooth pace, 75% speed range, and try your best to do the feel that we just showed. All right. Ich and Isan. Okay, so in his opinion, did he adequately do the feeling that he was attempting to do, or did he feel like he did it too much, or did it not enough?
頑張りました。
So let's go ahead and take a look at the swing. So if I were to start that motion too early, Kazuki, what you would probably see is kind of position 5, position 6, P6.5. The shaft movement and hand movement would probably be out, and the shaft would be steep. I started at the right time, those positions should look pretty normal. P5 looks okay. You're getting shotto steep. Here's P, let me go to P6. Getting steep there. And then if I measure P6.5, you'd be outside the kind of Sanju Niju range. Let's watch the fall through. All right, that's it for you guys on YouTube. I thought there's some very interesting parts throughout the video, especially when it came to the how much and when and just the process of how to get better. But let's hear the takeaway points from Waterpro himself.
今日はどうもありがとうございました。今日教えていただいた課題に取り組むとすごい上達できるんだなっていうことを教えてもらって、そのために自分がどういうふうに体を動かしたらいいかとか、どういう感覚でやればいいのかっていうのを教えていただいたので、すごく勉強になりました。ありがとうございました。
はい、ありがとうございます。All right, guys, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.